Structural adaptations are the physical features of an organism that are able to survive and succeed in its environment. An example of this is a horse and a zebra. They both come from a common ancestor and, however, have completely different species. The zebra, over time, has adapted stripes in order to help it survive within its environment, as due to the fact they travel in packs. The stripes make it near impossible for predators to be able to distinguish between one zebra and another, thus helping the zebra to survive and succeed. Whereas the horsey has developed much more muscles and longer legs in order to allow it to travel at speed and avoid both predators, and this also allows it to travel long distances, which helps it find fresh vegetation. The different environments of the zebra and the horse have therefore forced the original species to diverge from one another. Behavioural adaptations are activities that an organism does to help it survive in its natural habitat. These behaviours can be learned or instinctive. An example of this is the mongoose and meerkat, as they were once the same species. However, they have diverged into two different species. The meerkat has evolved in many ways behaviourally, and the most noticeable being the way they stay clear of predators. Over time, the meerkat has developed a technique of using a sentry in order to scout for prey, while the others hunt and just go about their business. Once a predator is seen, a noise is let out by the sentry, and the rest of the colony returns to their burrows. This has allowed meerkats to efficiently avoid birds of prey and therefore help their survival. Physiological adaptations are internal systematic responses to external stimuli in order to help an organism maintain homeostasis. This is seen in the python and cobra, as both come from the same ancestor have become extremely different. The cobra has enormous amounts of venom which it releases in its bite, which allows it to kill its prey without having to get into a battle of strength or speed, which it would mostly lose. Instead, this adaptation allows it to secure prey that is even bigger than itself. It is again this adaptation as it doesn't have the strength or power of the python, and therefore is extremely vital to its survival.
Convergent evolution is the process whereby organisms not closely related independently evolve similar traits as the result of living in similar environments. Platypus and snakes use venom. This is a physiological adaptation. The platypus have spurs which can be used to insert their poison. It is believed that the platypus mainly use their venom when they are competing for female mates or breeding territory. The platypus can also use their venom if they feel they are being threatened. Snakes also use their venom to kill their prey, as they have a limited ability to move when trying to catch prey such as mouse and birds. The venom can be very useful when trying to capture them. Snakes also use their venom if they feel they are being attacked or threatened. Tigers and zebras both have stripes on their backs. This is a structural adaptation. Tigers have stripes on their backs to help them blend in and camouflage with their environment. Tigers are hunters, so the ability to be able to sneak up on their prey without being seen is a huge advantage. The tigers with the stripes are able to kill and eat the most, being more successful. The zebras use their stripes as camouflage. Because the zebra's main predators are the lions, who are colourblind, the black and white stripes would blend in with the long grasses in Africa. These zebras without the stripes would have been easier to find and kill. Zebras also often group together in a herd, and the black and white stripes all blend together, causing an illusion, making them look like one big animal and confuses the predator, as they cannot see one single zebra to pick off and kill. Another theory developed is that the stripes also cool down the animal. Lizards and crocodiles bask in the sun. This is a behavioural adaptation. Lizards and crocodiles are both cold-blooded animals. This means that the animals' body temperatures are controlled by their outside temperature, and they cannot internally warm themselves up. This is why you may often see animals like a lizard or a crocodile lying on a rock trying to warm themselves up. The advantage of being cold-blooded and having to bask in the sun include that less energy is required, as they do not and cannot produce their own body heat. Therefore, this also means that less food is required. Cold-blooded animals are also less likely to attract parasites, bacteria, and viruses, which makes them harder to invade, as the body temperature is always changing.